In this mod review, we're going to take a look at the Volvo VNL 660 for Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Junior Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're having a detailed look at the Volvo VNL 660 for Euro Truck Simulator 2. So let's jump into the customized configuration and check it out. So first of all, we have a look at the cabin of the sleeper. It's only the standard one, and by the way, it's been about almost 2 years since we've had a look at this exact model. It's not the same as the Volvo VNL's pack that we had a look at a couple of months ago or a month ago or something. It is totally different to that one. Then we go to the chassis, and we've got the 624 midlift or the 6x4. We're going to have a look. It says midlift, but midlift is in the mid here. It's not on the rear there, so it's just a normal tag lift. So we're just going to have a look at that one. And then we go over to the engines and have a quick look there. It's the standard engines that you'd normally get. There's no extra engines like Cummins or anything like that, so just one type of engine, one sound there'll be. But it does go from 540 horsepower all the way to 750. Then we go off to the transmission, and there's two gearboxes to choose from. You've got the 12-speed or the 12-speed with retarder. I'm going to go to the one with retarder for that. Then the interior. Now, I've actually, we've seen this before, the interior for this, so I actually don't mind this. It's not like a heavy model or anything, but it's got a little bit of jaggedy bits there and there, but it's not like overly too bad or anything. So I actually don't mind this at all. And there's the interior. That's as far back as we can look there. You can see that there's got some padding on the walls there and that. It's not like a padded cell or anything, but whatever. Then we go off to the actual paint job, and there's a few to choose from here, so not just your standard colors. You've got the sunlit silver, black night, bleed, bronze autumn, deep aquamarine, stormy blue, custom color, and as you can see, there is a whole heap of different custom colors. You can choose any custom color you so choose. Then we've got a custom metallic color. Now, there's the first one, there's the second one, and there we go, there is the third one. So all three do actually work, which is really good. Sometimes you see that, you know, only the two work and the third one doesn't, which is a real pain in the ass, but anyway. I'm going to choose bleed for this one. Then off to the accessories. Now, there's not a great deal to choose from with this, and I'm hoping that the modder does continue on with this and add more accessories to it, but it's just a matter of if they do or not. So for the bull bar, there's, you know, the Dragonfly, Twister, Sting, Joker, Champion, and Ascent. All of these you can add on your, you know, horns, spotlights, and whatnot, but I think they sort of sit behind there. I don't know, for that one there it looks a little bit funny, I don't know. But I suppose that would protect your lights, wouldn't it, from rocks? So that'd be a good idea. The only ones that I really didn't mind, that one there I didn't mind at all. Not a big fan of any of these really. So I think what I'm going to do is chuck that on there. We love our bull bars here in Australia, but it's not really a great bull bar. It's only meant for head-on crashes, that one. Bull bars we see in Australia are custom generally, and they wrap all the way around and they cover most of that front end there. So if there is any kind of incident with a roo or any, you know, bores or anything like that, they're not going to fuck up the front of your truck, which is the main thing. The bull bar will take most of the hit, which is funny when you hear them get hit. All you hear is this boom. Alright, and then we go off to the mirrors. There is paint or plastic. I'm going to choose paint. Driver's plate, co-driver's plate, and this one here, it says, I know it says Hood VNL, but it's actually the curtains go across there and the flags on the inside. I'm going to leave that there for the time being, and we'll have a look at that on the inside. Now, it does say ton, but that ton there and shows a footstep is actually anchor points for all over here, and you can go down and add on some spotlights here if you want, which is really cool. The only problem they do have here is the actual beacon lights. As you can see, they are cut into the sun visor there, so it does look a little bit strange there with it cut in there. But that's not a major thing, it's only a small little issue. Another thing here, you can go down and add on a whole heap of different lights if you want. There is one problem that I have foreseen on this though, and if we go down to this one here and then we select a spotlight, it is covering that light altogether. I would have thought that down here on these dots they would have been hanging down rather than facing up, which is only me being picky, I know, but it is, all these little things do add to detail, and the more detail that the modder puts into the truck, the better it actually looks. So, and that's what makes it, that's what distinguishes it between a average mod and a really good mod. Extremely good mod is what I was going to say. So, and then all the way along the side here you can go and add a whole heap of different dots as well, which I'm going to zoom in here and see if I can try to get every second one. I don't particularly, it's just personal choice. I don't like every second one, but I'm glad that the modder has actually given you an option to add in every, you know, a whole heap in one if you want, but it's all about personal choice, really. Now, are we going to have to do this for the other side is the question that I have right now, or is it going to add it in there as well? So there we go, look at that. Let's have a quick look on the other side, and we have to do it for the other side as well. So bit of a bummer, but I suppose it gives you that option, doesn't it? Gives you that choice of what you want, and a good mod is all about the choice that you want to have. And then, sorry, it's taking me a little bit longer than what I hoped, but anyway, I'm getting there. There we go. Voila. Right, now if we go to the rims here, there's the standard rims that you can see on here. Now I'm just going to leave it on those Trailmaster ones there, but you can go and add any of the Michelin ones if you have the Michelin pack. Now for the rims, it's all of the standard rims here, and you can go and add in whichever one you want there. I'm just going to leave it standard today, not going to go exciting or go, you know, over the top, and not even going to change that there, and I'll just put, no, you know what, I'm just going to leave that the way it is, stuff it. And on the rear, same thing again, standard tires, standard rims, standard stuff to put on here, so you can't go adding, you know, anything really out there or anything like that. I mean, you can if you want, just whatever's standard in game is what I'm talking about. Rear tires all the way around, exactly the same thing. Now, can't change anything on the rear, unfortunately. However, you can go and change, put on a mirror. Whoop-de-doo, I hear you say. Well, you know, it's better than nothing, you know. And let's go. That's pretty much all you can do on the outside. I'm hoping that the modder, as I said before, the modder does go and add more stuff in. Now, here's the mirrors over the side here, as we had a look before, plastic or paint. That is the driver's plate, and there is co-driver's plate. One thing that I did notice is there is a mirror there. If we go on the outside, there's the mirror, you can still see it. And on the inside, it's not the same mirror though, it is actually a different mirror. See how that's black? The one on the inside here is actually silver. So, again, me being picky, but it's my job. So here's all that crap that I told you about that I don't like having on here, but you can have it on there. Gonna take it off, it's just crap. Can't actually see the sun visor from inside here at the moment, so that's, yeah, anyway. There's the mirror again, there's that other mirror. that's it. No accessories, no other real accessories in there. So, take that out. Now, when I said this was actually crap, I didn't mean that this is actually crap the way it's modeled. I meant this is just extra crap that's in there, is what I meant. Sorry. I better clarify that before somebody comes back and abuses the shit out of me for, you know, saying this. Oh, but it does have a CB in there. It's a shame you can't, you know, just leave the CB in there by itself. Bugger. Oh, well. Let's go confirm that. And let's go and trade in the last mod. Thank you very much. Trade that sucker in. Thank you. And truck purchase. Let's see how long it takes to load. Not long. It's quicker than the truck loads, quicker than the actual game loads itself, the outside. See, it's still loading. Oh, big hole there, big hole. Didn't fix that from last time, which is a shame. That is bright. Does anyone else need sunglasses to have a look at this truck? That is bright. Not sure why it's so bright, but anyway. There's another hole in the bonnet there. It's a few holes within the model, so that's a bit that needs to be fixed, but anyway, let's go and quickly take a look around. I mean, it looks good, but you can see there's a big hole there in the bonnet, and just underneath that as well is also a hole, which turned up before, but I think in order to see that, we're going to have to fly around. Now, I'm doing stuff that the normal person doesn't normally do here. There's a hole in the floor. But this is just to prove a point up here. You can see that there's a couple of holes there in the bonnet. But again, it's all attention to detail. It's still a good mod. It's just, it could be better. It could be better. So there we go. That's just had a look on the outside there. And we're going to spin around, and that is so bright. Let's start her up. It is quiet. And then we'll turn on the lights. There we go. That looks good. Flashes. Flashes are working. That's good. Brakes. There we go. And reverse. There's reverse and brakes. High beams. There we go. High beams. And I'm going to just go F4 here. And then beacons we'll put on while we're in here. While we got that screen up, let's test. No, steering wheel doesn't work. Doesn't move. Beacons are on. Beacons are working. Headlights are all working. Flashes will turn off. And then we can test the horn. There's the horn. What about air horns? No air horns. Tag lift. Turn those beacons off, and I turned them off. There we go, they're off now. Okay, tag lift. Alright, so that's lifting up the rear. There we go. Something I love to do with the tag lift. Drop it down while you're moving. Love that. And then when you're still moving, you raise it up again. And it just, yeah, it slows down and stops. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's jump on the inside. And let's have a look at what else have we got. Display we had to have a look at. Cross your fingers, hope this doesn't crash. It didn't crash, that's good. Yay! Wipers. Check the wipers on the outside, because a big problem that you do see is like that, they don't work. So there's no animation for the outside there. However, let's see, there is wipers on and off. That's it, only one setting for your wipers. Well, there we go. Let's go and take this for a spin. And I haven't got my track IR on, which I took it off for my last stream this morning. And it's not activated, it's not working, so it doesn't matter. That's alright, sometimes it doesn't do that. And in order to get it to working, I have to restart the game, which I'm not prepared to do right at this moment. Just because the track IR is not working. Come on, serious? I will change that perspective view though. That is very close. 75? Oh, the seat might be too close. There we go. Alright, so red light. Come on, red light. We haven't got all day. Thank you. Well, it seems to be driving nicely. I mean, it feels good to drive. Let's try the banana brake. No, there is a banana brake there, but there's no... You can't hear the sound really loud, so... another thing that I did find out is this is in a Volvo dealer, but it's not in every Volvo dealer. So you need to be careful with that when you're going to purchase it, that you get it from the, where is it? Sorry, where's that? It is in Luxembourg is the dealer that you need to buy this truck in. So if you're going to use this one, it's not every Volvo dealer, it's only the one in Luxembourg. That I saw anyway, that I could find. Did try it in London, but nah, couldn't find it in there, so never mind. But anyway, this is quite good. I do like this, but is it good enough to be in the weekly drive? Well, that's not up to me, that's up to you. And while I'm just checking that, it looks like that gauge up the front there is not working. See that gauge up there? Yeah, that's not working. Huh. The tacho. There we go. Not working. Oh well. So, is it worthy of the weekly drive? That's where we were with the question. If it is, if you think it is worthy of the weekly drive and you'd like to see this in the weekly drive, then what you can do is just punch that like button in the face. So no, punch that like button in the ass is what I meant to say, sorry. If you'd like to see this in the weekly drive, because that's how we're going to be doing our things now. So, and also, if you'd like to tell me a bit more about the truck, what you think about it, then what you can do is go in the comments, and you can, by all means, I'm trying to get through to the comments as much as possible. So we can have a chat about the truck if you want and talk about what you think, if it's good or not, blah, 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 that sort of thing. But yeah, so that's how we're going to be doing it. And the winner of the weekly drive will be determined by the one that has the most likes. So if you want to see this, guys, in the weekly drive, then make sure you punch that like button in the ass, is what I was trying to say before, not how I said it, which is not right. But anyway, that is it for me, guys. If this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel and check us out. And while you're there, make sure you hit that subscribe button, or even if you want, punch it. I don't care. You can punch that subscribe button if you want. But that's it for me, guys. Look, keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on.